Hello, my friends. It's Joy with the Blissful Knowing, numerologist, intuitive counselor, and transformational life coach. Here with a little bit of a late start today, feeling some interesting energies of unexpected things, but that's because I'm in my my personal 5-month of unexpected. And speaking of unexpected, I definitely wasn't expecting the live stream to be flipped the right way today, because that is a humongous poof. That is huge. Last time it wouldn't flip. Facebook changed the settings. The settings are still not there, but when I turned on live, oh my God, check it out. Oh no, we are backwards. Shit. Wait a minute. Okay, so it's backwards. It's not backwards when I'm looking. I don't get it. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it because we don't have time. It's getting dark again, and I'm so excited that we will have daylight savings this Sunday, because that should help my lighting issues tremendously. So, all right, we are going to talk about March, and then we're going to pull our cards. I was about to rename this live stream Decks in the Dark because the sun starts to set and it's hard to see me, but I put a flash on, and that was the first time I've done that. So I don't know if that's doing anything. I don't know what's going on anymore. The settings are all different. Anyway, guys, March is an interesting month, very, very interesting month. Numerology wise, I love it. Astrology wise, wow, it has a lot going on. This year, as I mentioned in the January live stream, is what I call a compound year, meaning that January had double one energy, and February was a confusing one because it had master energy, but March has double 3 energy, and 3 is my favorite energy. It is lighthearted, it's fun, it's creative, it's social, it's chatty, it's easygoing, it's happy, it's optimistic, it's very, very expressive, and 3 is also about speaking your truth. And I'm definitely feeling that. I'm definitely seeing that. It's a wonderful time for counseling, for working with a coach like me, because it is about communicating and expressing yourself. It's also excellent for anyone who does coaching, because 3 energy is that great listener and counselor energy. It's my personality number. Hey, Oliver. Hi, baby. So, and it's fun. It's humorous. You know, I started that group Humor Me, in 2020, in March of 2020, that group. And I've been adding quite a few funny things to that group lately. So I love the double 3 energy. The fact that we can get double 3, we only get this every 9 years, guys. So this is a really wonderful, because any 3 energy I love, but to combine it with to overlap it with an additional 3 energy is so yummy. And I hope that you guys are feeling it. I hope you're feeling more optimistic, more communicative, or maybe you're just feeling braver when it comes to speaking your truth. Now, I want to point out Mercury went into Aries today. Mercury is the planet of communication, and Aries is the sign of the self. So that's even more speaking your personal truth. However, Aries has a warrior-like energy. So we want to be careful. Like I mentioned last month, we really want to be careful when we're speaking our truth, that it's the truth of our heart. This is the truth of our higher self. All year long, we're in our 9 year. This is the enlightened, wise, higher self energy. We're in Pisces season, also very enlightened and compassionate. And so we want to be extra present and discerning when it comes to the truth that we're speaking. All truths are true. You have your own reality. We all live in our own bubble reality. So what's true for you, what feels right and true for you, may not be somebody else's experience. But we do want to be really careful where we put our focus on and what we are expressing our feelings about. Because as I mentioned in last month's live stream, our focus is our currency. Our focus is what we feed, what makes things grow. Our energy and our focus and our attention makes things grow. So you want to be extra careful about the things you're posting about, the things you're talking about, especially since the vibration is so speedy. Oh my gosh. This year is so rapid. Every year we've been moving up in frequency because we're all ascending. But now we're moving more into air and fire energy, where we were in a lot of earth and water, which is a slower moving energy. Air and fire. Think about how fast when air blows on fire, how it just spreads. The wind blows the fire and it just, whereas water moving through earth is going to move slower than fire. Hi, Christy. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. So the frequency is very, very fast. And the faster the frequency, the faster we're manifesting. We're getting closer and closer to instant manifestation here, which is what we do when we're in spirit, when we're in non-physical. We came here to slow things down, to experience ourselves as creators and to remember our power. But the frequencies are so sped up that really remember that spelling is casting a spell. Speaking what you speak is casting a spell as far as your creation, what you're creating for yourself. So your focus, your thoughts, and what you're communicating is what is writing the script for you and bringing more of whatever your focus is into your experience. So it's really, really, really important now that we're focusing on the things we prefer. It's always been important, but just because there is so much in the collective that is challenging to view or to even be aware of, shift your focus. Find something that feels good. Find something that feels good to you and let your light shine, because you are living in alignment with what you're here for, what you're here to do. And especially because we have the North Node in Pisces, we have a ton of planets in Pisces right now. Saturn, the North Node, the Sun, Neptune is at its last degree of Pisces. That is all about feeling into there's no boundaries, there's no borders to Pisces. It's like a mist and it kind of ekes into everything. And so it's very, very easy when we have Pisces energy to feel into other people's energy. It's very empathetic to feel into the collective energy. So we must keep that in mind, that you may be feeling, all of my empathetic viewers out there like me, you may be feeling a lot of the collective challenges, but by you contributing your disconnected feelings about it, when I say disconnected, I mean disconnected from your heart, you're actually feeding it and contributing to it. Even if you think that you're being, you're fighting, what you're pushing against, you get more of. And because Mercury's in Aries, and Aries is the warrior, Mercury is communication, we do need to be careful. On the flip side, Mercury in Aries, also retrograding soon into Mercury in Pisces, is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time for you to speak to a spiritual counselor like me, because you're going to be communicating about yourself. You're going to be learning about yourself. Mercury is also learning. And Aries is the self. Pisces is the spirituality. So it's just such a great time. This whole year is just amazing. I want to talk about something that my guides have been saying over and over, and I'm probably, hopefully going to do a live stream with Claudia about this next week, I hope, to go into it, hopefully in more detail. But my guides keep referring to this year as the Great Purge. And this is a 9-year of letting go and enlightenment and bigger pictures, letting go so we can graduate, moving on to ascend to the next level. And with the North Node in Pisces, that's also the end of the zodiac. So it's a lot of letting go, a lot of endings. And I've done some really fascinating work personally on letting go of things that I knew about, but I never felt like I needed to let them go the way that I do now psychologically. Some of it's past life feelings. I don't want to go into past life stuff right now because I'm going to get technical about how every life is going on at the same time, and I don't have time for all of that. But I've done some really amazing work with someone who's similar to me on healing some things that were subconscious, and it's really inspired me to create a healing and clearing package for you guys that's discounted. And I just put that up on my website. It's for March. I think it says it's for March. I don't know if I'll keep it past March, but it includes a 1-hour intuitive session, 3 coaching sessions, an energy clearing session, and a Reiki session. So it's a lot of healing and clearing, and we're going to talk about anything that's bothering you emotionally or physically, and we're going to work on getting to the root of it and clearing it out. I've just had some really transformational experiences with my own healing. I had a wrist issue that I've cleared up now from doing this kind of work. My back's been great. It's really amazing. I had looked into my teeth for grinding, and it's really, really remarkable what came through for me about why I'm doing these things, why I'm having pain, because all pain is resistance to the natural self. So my goal is to help you crank up your dimmer switch to be the best, most fullest version of yourself. When I say best, I mean living your purpose, living in your true core frequency. And really that is your purpose, is to be you, be yourself as fully as possible. So let me just quickly talk about the astrology for March in the most brief way that I can, because we got to go to the cards and it's going to get dark. So March 1st, Venus went into retrograde for 40 days. Venus is about love and money and pleasure, and retrograde is always more introspective. So reflecting, another great reason to have some coaching sessions with me, because we do a lot of reflecting and exploring these things. So you may be reflecting on relationships. You may be reflecting on resources, your job situation, how you earn money, your talents, or what makes you happy, and how you can do more of that, and how you can even incorporate that into your work. So that's Venus retrograde. Then we have Mercury going retrograde in the same month. I think it's the 14th of March, maybe the 15th. So that's a lot of retrograde, guys. And like I said, it's going through Aries, and then it's going to go to Pisces. Aries is the self. Pisces is your spirituality and letting go. So again, talking about yourself to let things go. Pisces is also spiritual healing. So this is all why I was so inspired to create this coaching package. So right the next day, within the next day of the retrograde of Mercury, we have, I believe it's a lunar eclipse, the first of 2 eclipses this month. And then I think it's March 30th or 31st, Neptune, the planet of spirituality and movies and film and unconditional love. It's going to be leaving Pisces, the last degree of the zodiac, and it's going to be entering into the creator degree, which is 0 degrees of Aries. And that is so exciting, you guys. This has not happened in 165 years. 165 years. So this is we have never seen this before. We don't know what's going to be, but I will tell you, with Neptune being about spirituality and Aries being about the self, I've always felt that this year, when we tie that in with the 9-year, the universal 9-year, it is such a year of spiritual awakening. And I'm so here for all of you to be walk the path with you, to keep you company, to be a guide. I'm a few steps ahead. I can show you the way. So it's really exciting. Neptune going into Aries. Very, very, very interesting. That's at the very end of the month. So Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, 2 eclipses, and Neptune changing signs after 165 years around the zodiac. Oh my God. Hi, Shane. Yahoo! I'm so glad you made it. So March is a really dynamic month in the astrology. And also we're going to be, March 20th, the sun moves into Aries, which is the spring equinox, which is the start of the astrological new year. So there's just so much. And when you have Mercury moving into Aries, you have the sun moving into Aries, you have Neptune moving into Aries. These are all fresh starts. And this is that fire energy, that rapid, fast moving energy compared to the water energy of Pisces, which is slower. So hold on to your hats, my friends. Hold on to your hats. Strap in, and just go with it. It's going to be interesting with all of these astrological transits. However, again, I love the numerology of it because it's double 3, happy, happy, joy, joy, speaking our truth, socializing, connecting, laughing, super creative. I felt so creative lately. I'm just loving it so much. So I'm hoping that that's like a buffer. The double 3 is as easygoing as you can get. I'm hoping it's a buffer for some of these other things that might happen. Now, eclipses are wild cards. They can bring dramatic life changes where you're closing the door to your old life and opening the door to a new life. We never know what exactly could happen. And for some people, it's going to affect more than others, depending on where it hits in your chart. So astrology is more complicated in that way than numerology. Numerology, you want to know what your personal year is. You want to know your personal month. Like I said, I'm in my personal 5 months, so it's already a lot of fast moving energy and unexpected things and excitement and expansion, which I'm loving so much because I think I have 3 podcasts in the works, collaborative podcasts. So I'm so excited and I cannot wait to share them with you. I will hopefully be able to post them in my group, Jory's live stream library. For you guys, they'll be on YouTube, but they won't be on my channel. So I will figure out how to get them to you guys, but I'm really excited about, my collaborations, and hopefully Mercury retrograde and the eclipses won't, shift things. But because I'm in my 5 month of anything can happen and just have to flow, who knows? Who can say what will stick? Anyway, moving on. So we've got the new coaching package. I've also got the new organ coming in. You guys, I've never been more excited in my life about an organ order. Oh my God. I just remember the last time I got a huge order and I was buzzing like crazy, but that's not why I'm excited. I'm excited because there's such beautiful pieces that I custom designed, many of them. And I'm so grateful I found someone that can do this for me, based on what I was guided to create. Very, very clearly. And I can't wait to tell you guys more about it because there's actually a theme to a lot of it. And it's such the perfect year to be working with Orgone, which is so powerful because we're in this incredible spiritual energy. And you can never, ever have too much Orgone because it is EMF mitigating, electromagnetic frequency mitigating. So it can help to reduce or mitigate the harmful effects of all the electromagnetic frequencies that come from Wi-Fi's and computers and cell phones. And I've got all kinds of pieces coming in. Something for every room, really, that different ways you can use these pieces. So I'll be doing that. Hopefully this month I'll be doing a live sale with whatever is left. A lot of my inventory went to pre-sales. And if you are a member of the Blissful Knowing VIPs, you can see everything. And that's a public group, so you can go in there right now. You can see everything and you can pre-order, with me. If you see something now that you like, go ahead and send me a message, and there's still pieces left in many of them. One more thing about the Blissful Knowing VIPs to share before we do our cards. I found the most gorgeous piece lately that I put on my stories. It's also in the Blissful Knowing VIPs, which I will link below here on Facebook. It is a very Egyptian feeling piece. I think it's just beautiful. It's turquoise and pyrite and black onyx. And I feel like the person who is drawn to it, or the person that it's meant to go to, has ties to Egypt in a past life, in a cross connection, an oversoul life. I don't want to get into the details with that again, the technicalities. Hi, Pam. Yay. Thank you. She loves my necklace. And you guys know when it comes to crystals, and jewelry, I can special order anything for you. If there's this particular crystal that you like, I can send you pictures of what's available and we can get you the exact piece that you love. It's one of my favorite things to do. I used to be a personal shopper. And so I love going on a scavenger hunt and finding the right pieces. This was my piece. Yay. Heart chakra green and that black grounding, which I always need because I'm living up here with the spirits within the spiritual realm all the time. In my own dimension, my Piscean dimension. Anyway, now I'm going to lose track of what I was saying. Oh, the Egyptian piece. The Egyptian piece is so powerful. It's such strong energy. The shape of it, the combination of stones. And I feel like even if the person who's drawn to it doesn't feel a resonance with Egypt and Egyptian lives, it could bring up some memories from their Egyptian past lives. And that's a lot of what's coming up right now is we're remembering so much of our incarnations, of our oversouls experience. And I'm saying oversoul because I say that each life is a different finger on the same hand. Your hand is your oversoul. So you're going to be you, and this other life is happening at the exact same time because time is just a construct. So here's you, here's somebody in Egypt that's connected to your oversoul that you're cross connecting with. So that's what I'm talking about. I know it's confusing, and I don't want to, it's going to get dark in here. So if you have a significant resonance with Egypt, you might want to check that piece out because it is stunning, and I'm just so excited by it. It's rare that I have a piece come through that tells a story to me, and it describes how it can help the wearer or why the wearer would be drawn to it. So I can't wait to see where that goes. I've had some interest in it, so I'm not sure. I'm waiting to hear back from one person, but it's first come, first serve. And, so check it out. I'll try to post it below. It's really cool. Anyway, let's do our cards, guys. And next week, I hope to do a live sale, like I said, with the Oregon. If it comes in next week or the week after, we'll see how things go. With retrograde, you never know how the internet's going to go. So I think I gave you everything. I feel like there was something else. Oh, really quick. This is crazy, guys. So my friend just moved back. She was my best friend from my old house. She was my next door neighbor, and it was wonderful. And she just moved back. So she is an organizer, and it's really, really amazing because I used to do people's closets when I was a personal shopper. I used to go through people's closets, and I used to teach people what styles would look best on them, what colors would look best on them. And it's something that I was doing again last year with my sweet little soul daughter. I met two of the most beautiful 21-year-old girls last year that are part of my soul family. And one of them, I was helping her with her wardrobe, and we were having so much fun. And so she would send me pictures from the fitting room, and I would give her my opinion. And she said, I can't believe what you've taught me, these simple things that you taught me have helped me so much, where I know what looks good on me and I don't even have to try it on. If I know already it's not going to look good, I don't even try it on. It's so much faster. You can just scan a store. It's really amazing for what can work. And so that just kind of lit that fire within me again about how fun it is, because my whole goal is just to make people feel good on the inside and the outside. So, my friend moved back locally, and she's doing organizing, and she is working with people in all of their house. But when it comes to the closet, she had a client that said that they didn't even know where to begin. And I thought, I know where to begin. I used to do closets all the time. So that's something that's really interesting to me, because I have my progressed moon in Libra right now, which is ruled by Venus. I'm a Taurus, ruled by Venus, fashion and beauty, all those things. I'm a 5, life path, that's fashion and beauty. Well, it's fashion, it's trend setting, it's leading edge. Anyway, my whole point in telling you all of this is that I have posted on my website my style coaching page, and right now it just says coming soon. But if you're interested at all in virtual style coaching, I'm going to be hopefully doing some more people's closets locally, because it's really, really fun for me to educate people on what looks good on them, and just to see how much they thrive in the right colors and the right styles, and they just feel so good about themselves. It's really a wonderful transformation. So, but if you're interested in anything regarding that, I have a webpage on theblissfulknowing.com completely dedicated to that, where you can read about my philosophy and some of my background. And so it's kind of a fun thing to be bringing back. Anyway, let's get into our cards. Oh my gosh. Is it pitch dark yet? Almost. We're going to do 4 cards from my Blissful Knowing Inner Guidance cards. I was so hoping that they would be, I don't understand how they're backwards. Are they backwards for you guys? Ugh. It's just, I'm trying not to get upset, but I will read them. So what we're doing is what we have, what we want, what we need, and what we get. And we'll do our blessing to remember from the Zen Blossoms. And we will do our challenge to embrace from my Love is Everywhere meditation cards, Follow Your Heart meditation cards, Hearts in Nature. All right, let's go. My hair is still wet. It rained it rained and the hair doesn't dry very fast right now in this moisture. Alrighty. 4 cards from the Blissful Knowing. And then 1 card from each deck. Remember, my decks are available on theblissfulknowing.com as well as instant digital download on the Deckable app. How cool is that? You can have my cards in 5 minutes or less and start pulling your own. Also, guys, I'm thinking about doing retreats. Right now, I'm thinking about doing little mini workshops in my yard. But who knows what will be. I just feel that my backyard has the most amazing energy. It's like a sanctuary. It's just so peaceful that it's time to just let other people sit and feel that energy and learn more about tapping into their own inner guidance and learn more about meditation, which is just life-changing. Okay. What we have, what we want, what we need, and what we get. Here we go. From the Blissful Knowing Inner Guidance cards, what we have. Keep it neutral. Keep it neutral and keep it backwards, Facebook. I don't understand how my art, to me, on the phone looks normal. Not backwards, but the card looks backwards. So tell me, guys, is it backwards? Is everything backwards from your review? I have no idea. Keep it neutral. I think they're saying I need to keep it neutral about this. No, keep it neutral. What I'm feeling already is there's a lot that's going to happen in March. There's a lot that's happening right now. And we don't want to get caught up in that. We don't want to define it as bad because every single thing serves us, even if it's just by clarifying to us what we don't prefer so that we know very clearly what we do prefer. And I have been down that road, my friends. I know the power of clarity. I know that when we're struggling, we're putting so much peace and so much positivity and expansion into our future and that we can align with that. And I'm here to tell you, I've done it. I've done it. All right. Keep it neutral says, glasses, please. I need a flashlight too. Sometimes the things we think we don't want are leading us to something really positive. When we look at something as wrong or unwanted, it adds resistance and struggle to the issue. Rather than judging a situation or labeling it as good or bad, try to find a way to look at things neutrally. A neutral mindset quiets the ego mind and allows for an improved perspective of the circumstances. When we remove our negative definitions, we invite the resolution in. Yes, we have to trust the path. We have to trust life. Trust that everything is serving us. Trust that anything that feels negative can be turned into a positive. Like I said, even if it's just inspiring us to be more clear and focused about what we do want, what we prefer. Okay, what we want. Oh my gosh, this card has come up so many times, you guys. Ground yourself. Yes, yes, this energy is not grounded, especially in March. 333, 3 can be very scattered. Very scattered, guys. So we're in all of these odd numbers. We're in a 9-year, we're in 3 month. That's not grounded, okay? The even numbers are more grounded. A practical approach can benefit you at this time. Get organized and then evaluate what action steps you can take to make progress in your endeavors. A clear focus and careful planning will assist you in accomplishing your goals. Trust that the skills and knowledge that you require will be made available to you. Allow life to reveal the next step of your journey. Ground yourself. We want to stay grounded. In fact, one of my new meditation wand sets that's coming in with the Oregon order is to help ground. Actually, 2 of the sets are. I think I have 4 different sets. 5? I think I have 5 different meditation wand sets coming in. And 2 of them have grounding. 3 of them. No, 2. Okay. All right. What we need. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. This is so perfect. This whole thing goes with what I started saying in the beginning, which is don't get swept up in the collective energies and the things that are happening. Keep the faith. Sometimes it is difficult to see how a situation will resolve itself. Know that life truly wants to bring you an improved experience. Affirm that a solution is available, even if you can't see it or imagine it right now. If you find yourself overthinking, make a conscious effort to clear your mind through acts that center you, such as meditation, listening to music, immersing yourself in water, or spending some quiet time in nature. Okay, I'm going a little fast just because we have to get through all these cards before the lights go out. Next week, we'll be in brighter days with the daylight savings. So this is saying, again, whatever's going on out there or whatever's going on around you, in your head, any of it, don't define it as negative, okay? Try to stay grounded as best you can and keep the faith. What we need is to keep the faith. What we get. Oh, perfect. Incoming messages. Your higher self is in constant communication with you. However, we must learn to recognize the intuitive whispers that are repeatedly being sent our way. Messages come through many avenues, such as gut feelings, symbols, song lyrics, random subjects being brought up in conversations, and more. Pay attention to the signs that are doing their best to get you to notice them. They are life's guiding lights along your path, and they are here to lead you in the direction of your desires. Your higher self's always communicating with you. You must learn to recognize that those intuitive whispers, trust them, and take inspired action based on them. And that's how we live in the flow, my friends. That's how we live in the flow. Okay, blessing to remember from the Zen Blossoms. Allowing. Allowing goes so well with keep it neutral. Oh my gosh. So allowing is the opposite of resisting. This is a very relaxed African daisy. And again, we're in double 3 energy, which is all about relaxation, easy going. Don't worry, be happy. Just chillax. Chillax, have fun, laugh, be playful. 3 loves kids, 3 loves pets, 3 is playful. It's childlike. And that's where the optimism comes from. So the more we chill, the more we allow what we've been asking for, what we prefer to flow to us. My son is a 3. Again, we're in double 3. My oldest son, Max, is a 3 life path. And he has said to me, Mom, you know why everything just works out for me? I mean, people just say he's so lucky. You know why everything works out for me, Mom? Is because I just don't give a shit. What he means is I don't have resistance. I don't freak out. I relax. I trust. I don't care in the way that I don't get uptight about things. I just let things happen and they flow. My child went to a vintage store. Max, my son, he's very into fashion too. And he found a pair of vintage Levi jeans. He recognized that they were vintage. And he was posting in a group. He paid $9 for these jeans. He was posting in a group online, a Levi's group, asking what people thought that they were worth. And somebody from that group reached out to him and said, are you selling those jeans? And he said, I don't know. I kind of might keep them because I got them for me. And he said, I'll give you $3,000 for those jeans. $3,000 for a $9 pair of thrift store jeans. So this is my manifesting lucky Max, who's just so in the flow that he just picks up the jeans because he's inspired. Then he posts about the jeans because he's inspired. And he's 23 years old and he made $3,000 like that. And then he sold the second pair. He bought 2 pair that day for $500. And so this is an example of being in the flow, allowing life to just bring you abundance, allowing life to bring you joy and excitement. And by doing what you love, he likes to go thrifting. That's his thing. He likes vintage fashion. For me, it's really funny because I'm like, oh, he was bring me something, show me something that he got at a thrift store. And my Piscean energy was like, oh, whoever wore that, I'm feeling their energy. Like, whoa. Don't bring that around me right now, okay? So funny. Which reminds me, I have a Hellos from Heaven Pet Edition. A dog came through that I haven't posted about yet. And I've just had so much going on. So there is a dog that came through last week that I want to post about. I had a dog come through a couple weeks ago that matched up same day. It was awesome with somebody that's very near and dear to my heart that I just reunited with. Anyway, challenge to embrace from Love is Everywhere. Woo-hoo-hoo! Believe, you guys. It goes so well with keep the faith. Believe. I picked the word believe for this card because this flower is kind of hiding. It's kind of peeking out. It's not in full bloom, but it's peeking out, and below it is a flower that's all of its petals have unfurled already. So it's believing in your ability to expand, grow, and fulfill yourself into the fullest, most self-actualized version, into what you came here to be, which is the most you can be, ever evolving, ever expanding. And also, the leaves on the bottom looked a little bit chaotic. So again, it's about having faith amongst the chaos, which is what Keep It Neutral and Ground Yourself are telling us. Continue to tap into your inner guidance. That's why I feel like I need to have like a workshop in my backyard, a local workshop, to help people to tap into their guidance. I know that you guys have been with me for years. You're working with the cards, you're working with the pendulums, you're working with the meditation wands, the mala beads, all of the tools. And I just feel like because we're having this spiritual awakening year, more and more people are ready to learn these things and tap into their incoming messages. So I'm really excited about doing more local things. Anyway, my friends, that is that for now. I hope I filled you in on everything. I'm sorry I rushed through the cards, but I feel like in this situation, what I had to say was needed more airtime and just had a little more momentum behind it. So we've got the cards here. Hopefully they're not backwards, but they probably are. I have the coaching package. I have regular intuitive sessions. I got an energy clearing package, which is what a lot of people are feeling called to do right now. That works on some subconscious things. Then we go into a cord cutting, etheric cord cutting. Yikes. And then we go into a chakra clearing and balancing. I teach you how to scan your chakras and how to balance your chakras. We see what chakras need extra help. And then I offer suggestions on how to support that to keep you in balance. So it's a 3-part energy clearing session. It happens in 90 minutes. It's really powerful. If you've done the emotional closet cleaning and you haven't done the energy clearing session would be something you'd want to do as well. So that is on my website. And then the coaching package does include that. And again, if you want to check out the style package, if you want to check out the Egyptian piece, Egyptian inspired piece, I will put as much information as I can in the comments below. You want to check out the Blissful Knowing VIPs. It's a group on Facebook. And you want to check out Jory's live stream library, another public group on Facebook. So you can see, hopefully, my podcasts, if I can do them this month with my collaborative, interviews. And also so you can see the new jewelry and the new organ and pre-order as desired. I'm hoping to have the pieces in a week to a week and a half. I'm hoping. They have not shipped yet, but the order is almost completed. Everything's being custom made just for me and my clients. I love it so much. I'm so excited. Cannot wait. And I'm keeping quite a few pieces because they're so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I've ordered a lot for myself this time. Anyway, guys, like I said, you can never have too much organ. I probably have like 40 pieces in my house at least that are mine. Anyway, great to see you. Please say hello if you're watching the replay. And I hope to see you on Claudia's, page when hopefully we're going to do, a talk about the Great Purge that my guides are really, inspiring me to talk about more. I will post that in Jory's live stream library as well. And I don't know if there's anything else to share, but comments haven't been coming through. So I hope everything's good, guys. I hope this is recording. And I also found out that live streams are not staying now. Facebook changed it, so they're deleting it after 30 days, no matter what. So I'm not getting my old live streams in my memories, which I used to watch, and they'd be just as relevant, even though they'd be 5 years later. The message would be exactly what I needed to hear. So, definitely watch the replay within 30 days because it might go bye-bye forever, but everything is also on my YouTube channel. I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel, my little tiny YouTube channel, The Blissful Knowing. You can just type in @The Blissful Knowing to find me there, but I'll link that below too. Anyway, guys, I hope I can connect with you one-on-one this month. It's the perfect time to talk and speak your truth and work on your healing and work on your spirituality. I can't wait to connect. I love talking one-on-one with you guys. And I will hopefully be back soon with Claudia and with a live organ show, live sale, and who knows what else. It's exciting. Anyway, talk to you soon, guys. Love you. Bye.